This chair doesn't have any arms, so I'm gonna be chilling like a villain.
F1, bro.
I am Mr. Let's Link.
Bro. Hi, my name is Tylo May.
And we are on the first episode of Let's Link.
Let's link.
Where we talk about stuff, dude.
We gonna link, bro. We gonna link. It's the thing. Talk about some things.
So give them a little bit of insight about you.
Man, hold on. Let me make this post real quick.
About to make a post. You're gonna make a post first.
Got me multitasking.
Yeah, so pretty much we are gonna be touching on some fashion. We're gonna be touching on music probably. We're gonna be touching on personal experiences. We're gonna be doing the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Lighting a little sage up right there. It's good to have something different in the room.
You gotta clear the space.
Can you actually describe to the people what that smells like?
Oh, man. What sage smells like?
I'll never forget the first time that I walked into Tylo's Mintway factory and smelled the sage, bro. That was like, whoa. I thought I was in Jerusalem or something.
It's a very pungent smell. I don't know how I would describe it. It just smells like sage.
A lot of people are going to think that's a fat roach from a
with a puff on something.
boy from a High Times event or something like that. But no, that's I mean, what is it what's it represent?
Well,
Wards off evil and
well, what I know about it at least is it's just an ancient it's an ancient herb. Like cultures from our past used to use it as like I said, like a way to clear space. Something about it, I don't want to say, this is what I was talking about with like something to like look shit up, but because I don't want to give I don't want to speak out my ass, but I don't know, it's also just it's an anchoring thing for me too. I think it's like, it's almost like when you get that sense of like someone that smokes cigarettes, for instance, like they get that relief when they like smoke, when they inhale,
so just the smell of that's supposed to...
Well, it's not the smell. That's what I'm saying. It's a personal thing for me, but also just knowing that it's been used in cultures for a very
extended for
cleansing. Yeah.
So like if you were in a cave and like
a room, there's like there's studies on this shit.
Or like a dude just got done smoking 30 backwoods in the room and you just wanted to pull the sage out.
Like they'll do it in like if you move into a new house or like a new space, like it's a good practice, and a lot of people practice like saging the space, and it's just clearing out like stale energy or like just energy that's been setting maybe within the walls, within the corners.
Yeah, I mean, dude, the way that it smells like I said, like 100,000-year-old tree.
Scare some ghosts away. If
yeah, bro. I mean, hey, Ghostbusters ain't got this, but they needed it.
Ancient technology.
That's crazy.
Mother Nature.
So give them a little insight about what you really do.
Man.
Like touch on some of your strong points.
Ooh. Some of my strong points?
Like, yeah, what you're like, you're...
Well, I ask you this question. What do you know me for?
Well, okay, when somebody says, hey, who Tylo is, the first thing that comes up to my head is like, honestly, the thing that came up the very first day we linked up, which was like different fashion, like runway fashion, that style of like upcycling, repurposing.
Yeah.
And just original. That's what I really think of. Yeah.
I definitely feel like I don't know, it's never like super conscious, it's just like natural to like wanna have that. But I guess that's where everything bursts from, if you ask like where like insight into like what I do, and like it's just I create worlds.
Yeah, because dude, you are going to a fashion show next week.
Yeah, I'm displaying my first like solo collection.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy to think about. I made a post the other day. It's like I don't know, it's weird because I never really I've thought about presenting collections, but never necessarily in this context, like a typical fashion show. But it's been like interesting to see how that professional side of it. Like, you got deadlines, like you got shit you got to meet. Where it's less of like I'm still playing, Like it's still a recreation project. Like I'm still enjoying that process of like making things, which I think that's like really what I do. What I love to do is just make things, whether that's, you know, music, a song, you know,
a bag, a shirt, you know.
Just making things and just the process of making
Being creative.
Being creative, yeah.
And dude, I mean, like I said, you know, you're going to be doing a fashion show in Northwest Arkansas. It's a sold out.
$200, bro.
It's sold out.
The ticket's $200.
Or it might be $200.
Joke,
like
the ticket's $200.
I might get a media pass. That'll be my first real.
Yeah.
I got a media pass.
Like a real media pass.
Kane's already had 100 of those, but I'm like, yes. I'm trying to get one. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. So it's been exciting. It's been like right now though, like it's been a lot of, for me, just learning how to do things at a certain level. You know, that's more structured. That's just incorporating that, you know, entrepreneurial, like business type of mindset into what I'm doing, and like understanding that you got bills, like you got things like to run and operate. But it's beautiful though, because even at the level that we're at, we're able to keep that circulation going, and I can see the growth. You know what I mean? So you know, it's always going to be.
I think reinvestment is a big thing too. You know, when you do reap benefits, you should reinvest into your into what you're building. You know, whether that be, you know.
It's like most people don't like. Most of the time when you buy an artist stuff, they're not that money's going to buy more fucking art supplies.
Yeah, materials.
You know, metaphorically, whatever that art is.
Yeah, whatever the supplies are.
Know, it's going to, you know, throw a fucking ad out to, you know, pay for gas for a trip to the city for a meeting, or you know what I mean. So it's like, I don't know. I've been very like conscious with my spend, or not just trying to be more aware of like spending and like the circulation of like the energy that we spend, whether that's money or like time.
Yeah, because you can't get time back. Time, I think, is the most valuable thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
And like, I don't think a lot of people realize, you know, when they come to do an interview or they contact me, they don't think like, oh, you know, I'm just gonna give this guy $100. He ain't got nothing going on. Like, no, I do got something going on. You're paying for it at the time. You're paying for the editing. You're paying for me going home and uploading the film. That takes time. Me getting here time. You know, gas time. You know, and it's just like, if you really want to are serious about your profession, you know, you should be okay with respecting people's time and understanding that not everything is like, you know, it's like it's not a free ride. You know, more people need to understand that time is valuable and nobody's going to get it back. Yeah. But I was saying, you know, they don't see that they're investing in the time. They just see, oh, I'm buying an interview or something. They don't. Right. You know, or I'm just buying a T-shirt. They don't understand the time, the effort, and all this, you know, all the process that went into it. You know, they just think, well, I'm just gonna. It's just a T-shirt. You know. Yeah. The other people that actually respect it, you know, that respect time, they're okay. Like, yeah, $100. Let's go. Let's pull up. I'll be there Saturday. They respect the time. You know, they understand. Yeah. It's like respecting. Because time you can't get back. You know. Yeah. That's like that's the first thing. Like, you talk about like respect, like other people respecting time. Like, we have to respect our own time. Oh yeah, 100%. You know what I mean? Yeah. We can't just be like, well, I'll go do 5 interviews for free and then charge 5 everybody else, or you know, or charge 5 other people and not charge 5 people. No, I got to charge everybody because. Just like you're not gonna give somebody a T-shirt. Every person that comes through is gonna get a free T-shirt. Somebody's gonna. Yeah. You know? Or there's gonna be like a, you know, there's always intention behind the giving. It's like, you know, if there's a connection, like most of the time it's not planned, you know what I mean? It's just like there's this like little voice like, oh, you should give them something. You know, it's like, all right, bet. And you do that, you know. But yeah, I think that's important. Just like that like we were talking, like the circulation of that energy, because even though you might not make that sale off that product, you know what I mean? It's like if you built that connection and was able to, you know, have a token of that link that was made, that link in the chain was just like created, you know, and there's like a token that represents that that they can wear and like, or put on, like, whether it could be a sticker, you know, put on
mug or whatever. But yeah, I think that's being able to like be present enough to like circulate that and just make sure that everything like, because at the end of the day, everything gonna balance out. They're like, whatever you do, everything gonna balance out. So like,
True.
rather you like take the effort to make that balance happen in the moment than allow for, you know, the universe to do its work.
All right.
You know.
Trust the process. You know, don't.
Yeah. I was thinking too about like on that kind of tip, like I found myself more proactive and like not proactive, but more less like embarrassed or like ashamed to like say something, like to say, like for instance, like I was running late to drop those garments off.
Oh yeah.
I was running late to drop those garments off. You know what I mean? And like I was sitting there, I was like, shit, maybe I could, you know, like it was like 15 minutes behind. I was like, you not in the span from like Fayetteville or like NWA to like Fort Smith, you're not gonna break 15 minutes. Like you might be able to shave 5 minutes off.
Right. Yeah, you're
push
not
it.
gonna. Yeah.
But you're not gonna shave.
If you're
15.
shaving off 15 minutes, you're.
Nah, you're not gonna do
You
that. So I was
zooming.
like, yeah. So I was like halfway.
You putting
there, it's
yourself in danger. Dear Jesus, trying
Nah,
to
you
catch
ain't
up
gonna
to
do that.
15 minutes.
Yeah, you're
Nah,
not
it
gonna
ain't
do
worth that.
You know, you be trying to, because there's always that person that's trying to do that though on the interstate. So you always like find them and be like, hey, I'm gonna draft this guy.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
But yeah, but just being like, also being like we were talking about the other day, like being patient. It's like, yo, like this is all. It's not like if we gotta like remind ourselves that this is really working out exactly how we need it to be, and like this is really what we create, and it's based on our feelings. Like if I'm feeling stressed and anxious, I'm gonna create that on my way there. Of course I'm gonna notice every red light I run into.
Right.
Whereas if I'm like, I'm just gonna accept it. It's like, all right, I'm 15 minutes behind. It's like whatever. Now I'm sitting here thinking like, I should probably at least try to like text them so they don't. Cause they're supposed to leave at 5.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, they'll probably be over. But I was like, I don't want to like assume that. I should probably text them or like give a call or something.
Communication is key.
And as I'm thinking that, boom, he texts me. Or was someone at the door? Boom, Zach texts me and he's like,
did somebody knock on the door?
I thought I just heard that.
I mean, man, actually, let's touch on Soulja Boy's his what is it?
Hold on. I want to finish that thought. That loop I opened before.
Okay, so we were talking about.
Hold that Soulja Boy joint.
Yeah.
I was going to say because there was something important in that. It's like being So I was just thinking about like I should probably call him. He like texts me. You know what I mean? So it's just that like sometimes I feel like we get so like in our head about shit that we just start. You know, it's like I just would have accepted. Are you running late? Like, what are you going? There's like only a certain amount of things you can do about it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
so it's like,
you have to accept it. You know, really, what you should do, and if you are in this situation, you should really take it upon yourself. Communicate. That's communication. Text the person, say, hey, I'm running 15 minutes late. I got garment bags. I was trying to get everything situated, but I'm on the way. 2, you know, accept the fact that, hey, I'm already 15 minutes late. I did communicate with them. It's okay, because you're going to know within that time frame, you know, hey, I'm going to be there. They might respond to you and be like, hey, you know, it's okay. Let's just wait till tomorrow.
Yeah.
But for the most part, just accept the fact. Don't let it beat yourself up.
Yeah.
You know, I think too many people, like you said, let it beat them up. And even if they're 5 or 10 minutes late, they might deter them from even. He might just message the dude and be like, man, you know, I'm not going to make it. I'm just going to stay back. You know, it might even deter their motivation. But
yeah,
you can't let it. And that's a good thing that you did, because you still.
Yeah.
Was like, I'm on track to go. Even though you are a little late, you're like, I'm going to keep going.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let it stop me.
Yeah. You know, and it's like, oh, it's no problem. You know, it's like, it was all that weight that you put on it. It was like, it wasn't really.
And then you can go to speed limit and chill.
Yeah,
and
it's like, I bet, yeah.
Yeah.
It just releases all that, like, that tenseness, you know, that, just that anxiousness.
That anxiety, man.
Yeah.
That you're like, oh, man, I was late to this important, you know what I'm saying? Like, 100%, man. You just sometimes you just gotta accept it, even though if you do get caught up in a situation where you're trying to make last minute touches, or you just kind of get in your own little world and like you're working on it so hard that you forget that you have to leave at that moment. And you know, those things are gonna happen though. That's part of the. You know, and all the good people have been through it. All the greats.
You already know.
Have went through that type of and figuring out how to balance that and work it into, you know, where you maybe are on time and just because you learn stuff about yourself.
Yeah.
You always learn something about
Right.
yourself every day.
Yeah.
But let's get into the Soulja Boy shoes, man. What do you think about
I
that?
haven't seen them. Can we pull them up?
Yeah, pull them up on your on the laptop, man. Come on, man.
Actually, I think I did see a clip, but I need to. I can't analyze some of the-
I'm trying to think of the name of them,
picture.
dude. I had it written down in my notes in my phone. It was the Soulja Boy Star. Oh yeah, you gotta look them up, man. So we're gonna get kind of like a live reaction right here of
Right.
how you feel about them.
You got them on your. My shit. Hold on. There it is.
I want to say they're a Star Runner, but I could be wrong. I'm not really too sure what the name is, but I know he's there. When Soulja Boy does something, it just goes all over the internet. It's crazy.
Let's see.
Soulja Boy.
Soulja Boy new shoe.
Yeah, what's the name of them? We got to give the name.
Soulja Boy style, hot somebody. It's like
Soulja Boy. I can't remember
It's called-
I just wrote it down too. I have a bad short-term memory with the Soulja Boy stuff.
what's it fucking called? Hold on.
Is it-
I know these is not it.
Is it Star? It's the Star Runners, isn't it?
2022
I just type in Soulja Boy Star shoe and see what.
Star.
The box, I mean, you know, when I seen it, first impression, the box was actually pretty.
Packaging nice.
I mean, it wasn't bad, you know. The box looked pretty
Soulja
lit.
Stars.
Soulja Stars,
Soulja
bro.
Stars.
And they look like the old school Fila without the strap, though, without the puffy. They got some like blocky sole, like. I mean, they look like they came from Italy, but out of like.
already?
I don't know if they're released or not, but I know that they. You trying to get a picture of what they look like?
Yeah, I was trying to see them
Do you not have? Is that are you running off your hotspot or?
on the. I'm on that car, so I'm about to just use my phone. So fuck it.
Oh, yeah.
I got it.
Soulja
Soulja
Stars.
Stars.
Soulja Stars, bro.
Soulja Stars. Let's see these bitches. Oh my god.
Man, I'm telling you, they are something else, man. First impression, what do you think?
First impression.
I think they actually have a strap. I was wrong. They probably do have a strap.
This
So.
strap. It's got the stars on the strap. Soulja Stars. Not zebra print on the toe box.
Oof. Oof. You know what I'm saying? There.
I don't know. I don't really like the colorways either, to be honest.
Come give us your opinion, Carlos. What do you
What's
think?
first impression
You
of
know?
Soulja Stars?
I mean, I kind of like the straps, but I don't like
I like the
stars on
straps.
Them stars they're like they remind me of some. You went to Hobby Lobby and.
Yeah, I'm just not a big fan
I
of
feel
this.
like if you could do like solid stripes, stripes
Yeah.
I feel like that would
Maybe one star on the whole shoe instead of 10
maybe
on.
a star at the end of the strap.
I mean, bruh, like they're gonna fall off.
Soulja Stars.
That can't be durable.
I just don't like the design work. I think this. I mean, the silhouette's kind of basic and.
Bro, I think it was just sped through.
Like, who decided?
He just woke up and hit the
Zebra
blunt and
print
said,
on
"I'm gonna make Soulja Stars.
Hey,
They're gonna be
shout
the
out
new
to
shoes.
Hey, man.
We're gonna go viral."
I
Like,
expect
so
anybody
what?
put something out, but you know.
I'm the first
it's not
rapper
my
with
vibe. I'm
Soulja
just not
Stars.
resonating. I'm just not resonating with this.
Yeah, I wasn't really too fond of it when I seen it, but it's crazy how.
I almost would rather wear these. The deli
What are these?
sandwiches.
Oh yeah, I would definitely rather wear those. You were definitely gonna get some attention wearing the deli, the Subway sandwiches.
Deli sandwiches. Let me get a picture of that for the post edit.
Yeah, I'm just like you said. I don't like all the stars, and like I said, it reminds
It's
me
just
of
too
like
loud
a
for
fashion shoe, but it really poorly put together.
It's OG hip hop shit. Really.
It's like
It's like big
pre-90s
like
shit.
Very just loud.
Like to make those look good, you'd have to buy a tall tee and wear Jinko jeans.
I
and-
really just didn't like the colorways either. I think the colorways.
Yeah, bro. They
Like
they
this, like,
remind me of like
nasty,
British
like, lime
colorways.
green. British. What does that mean?
I don't know. They remind me of. Shout out to my British.
What's that?
See, like, yeah, you don't. That's what I'm saying. They just.
I'm sending this to you.
So yeah, no soldier. You ain't gonna be stepping out in the steppers, huh? The soldier steppers.
Nah, I will not. You will not find.
He should have called them soldier steppers,
He
man.
should have called them the steppers and then took the stars off.
Soldier steppers,
Fuck the
man.
stars,
Something.
man. Steppers.
What was the star with? Is he a gang affiliation?
I think it's just
I don't know. I mean,
No, man.
is he in a soldier set?
Yeah, Soldier Boy telling that's the set right there. I fuck with Soldier Boy though. Like Soldier, I came up on Soldier Boy. I fuck with Soldier.
I mean, yeah, he's an icon. You know, he's a goat.
I fuck with Soldier Boy.
You can't say anything about rap without bringing Soldier Boy into it. He the first one that did it.
First, bro, Soldier Boy, bro.
He the first one to rap on a mic without it even being on a
iPhones,
mixer.
Steve Jobs, Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy actually started Amazon, but gave it to Jeff Bezos.
Oh shit.
Soldier Boy was the first person on the moon, but he didn't tell anybody when he came back.
He
Yeah.
couldn't let him know.
Man, let's talk about TikTok, man. I'm so upset about that. I can't keep.
Yeah, man,
I
you
keep
got
thinking
banned,
about
you got
that, man.
suspended.
TikTok, why you gotta ban people for nothing, man? Suspend people for nothing, man. I'm being chill, real, and I wasn't doing anything provocative.
Real chill.
You can have a girl twirling around on there half naked with her bacon hanging out, but you can't. I can't be in my truck listening to RMC Mike on a good day, you know, with the window down. It don't make no sense, bro. I'm not twirling in my front seat with a thong on. Could I do that?
Could I do that?
I mean, bruh, what? I think censorship, man, on TikTok is too heavy. They need to be more lenient. Like when you go to, I'm in Fort Smith. I know that the radio's edited here, which is bullcrap. When I drive 5 hours to Memphis, it's not edited. It don't need to be edited. I think you know, if your son is 8 or 9 years old, he shouldn't be listening to.
You should be the one controlling it.
Yeah, so that's your fault. But when he gets old enough to understand, or when a human gets old enough to understand what they like, let them figure it out. You know what I'm saying? If they in their room listening to whatever on their own terms, whatever, let them do it. But man, this editing stuff, when you get old enough and realize something was hidden from you that you really would fall in love with, that you think would really have benefited you, it makes you upset. It makes you upset at the person that censored you. Like, no, I'm not saying show porn to like young. I mean, everything has an age, but you know what I mean. Like at the radio, like the censorship is just whack. Even on TikTok, man, it's like, bro, like I said, you can have a girl twirling around with her bacon hanging out. I mean, uncooked, uncured, just flopping out. You could see it. You could damn near smell it on the screen. Bro, and she got like 1 million likes, but I'm over here, I'm in the front seat of my car on live doing this, and I'm listening to a song, and like, it don't make no sense.
That is frustrating.
What?
And it's what's really about it to me. I see is like, yo, because like you spent all this time to like build this following, but like when they do that type of shit, I feel like it feels so like damn, because you kind of realize like, damn, these people aren't mine.
Mm-hmm.
Like this reach, I don't own this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's like it kind of just like reveals that nature of. Like,
Yeah.
these aren't my, that's why it's so important to like build a community and like bring people into like, a safe space that you created that
That you can control, you know what I mean? Like, you ain't gonna have somebody one day telling you, you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do this, you can't do that. It's sad because like, a lot of the stuff that I do and other people do is just honest, good content, and it's it's sad that you gotta be PG and move a certain way on certain platforms and blah. Now I'm not saying like provocative stuff on there, but I mean it's
like what were you doing wrong in that?
Yeah, I don't really understand that part.
What was the violation?
It said that I was like it wasn't harassment or anything. It was
You did get banned.
I got suspended, so like I'm guessing like 48 hours, but it was like harmful content. So I guess in the rap they were talking about banging somebody's chick, and it's messed up.
That's kind of interesting though that
Because I wasn't saying that, it was just the music.
Yeah.
Wasn't nobody sitting like in the back seat of the car, like rapping
What's
about
really
it.
crazy though, when you think about it, is that wasn't a person that decided that. You know, that was an algorithm that heard some lyrics and decided, okay, this is
a computer generated. Yeah, it's AI. It's crazy.
Yeah, but to know, to like, I don't know, it's such a.
Because I understand.
Yeah.
But it's almost like there needs to be more people in place in positions that control those. It shouldn't just be some random AI named George who just filters through, like you said, like it should be a more of like, okay, you know how like when you call customer service, it goes to like a customer service representative. It should be just a representative. Now, I'm not saying, have like a million people doing that, like searching over TikToks, but like say the algorithm flags something, it sends it to a person, they review it, and they decide whether it's good or not.
Before that actually happens.
That's messed up,
Rather than putting that responsibility. Because now
I don't know if that's how an appeal works.
That, right?
Yeah, I mean, I just disputed it. I put an appeal in, but I don't know if that's how an appeal works, where they're like,
that's what I'm saying. I think they just shoved that responsibility onto you as the creator. Mm-hmm. So like, well, if you want to check this algorithm, make sure it wasn't just bullshitting on you. You got to send in the report, and then we'll put like a real person on it to check it out.
Yeah. I don't know if that's how it works, but I'm assuming it works in some type of way like that. But I think it's just cruddy, it hurts content creators to, because they have to watch what they put out, and it shouldn't be like that.
Yeah. But that's
in my opinion.
That's like why I feel like this like space that's being built with Web3 is going to be so like important. Because it's not going to be like, we're going to be able to own, these communities and these audiences that we build. Mm-hmm. Like the people, it's like the people that we connect with. Like if I don't have your number or your email or something to get a hold of you, I don't got no friends. Because all my like if I got banned off of Instagram, it's like how do I talk to anybody? Yeah. You know what I mean? Even me and you, like. We talk to each other, or at least like send a text every day. That's through Instagram.
Yeah, I'm not even. Now, if I had to, I would, but we don't really.
Most of the time, our conversations on IG. Why do you think that is?
Because like, I feel like it's just an easier platform. Like you're on your IG more than you're on your Messenger.
Like you're already there, yeah.
Like, I'm not in my messages like every day. Like I'm on IG scrolling. Somebody respond to me. It's easier for me to just hit the message box, respond back, see the meme, do whatever. It's because I'm already on that platform, you know what I mean? Just like if I was on my messages every single day, I'd be texting you. But everybody has their own way of...
Well, I guess that's why they... That's like what's genius about a and it
makes me feel a certain way. It makes me feel oriented in a business term. I'm not just like, hey, Tylo, texting you.
Yeah,
Text is more personal, I think. IG's more relaxed and not as personal, Like,
yeah.
Like I text my mom. I'm not gonna hit my mom up on IG. Okay, you see now. We're getting something right there. Yeah. Hey mom, I'm coming over later. We're smacking. No, I'm gonna be like, hey mom, I love you. I'm coming over. I'll be there at 1. Text message.
It's also just kind of like where the conversation left off too. So like we started one like in text, and it left there, then we'd probably pick it back up in text.
Right.
But most of the time, they start in the DM. Mm-hmm. Like we'll like send something or like a voice message or something like that. Also, IG's voice message features is better than
way clearer.
Apple's voice messages is fuck.
Apple, get your shit together. Fucking.
I mean, I kind of like that
fuck?
for like privacy.
Now I know why people are hitting licks on you.
Man. But yeah. What was... Oh.
What was what?
I was trying to think. Get out the bed and grind or hustle. Get out the bed and grind. No, that was not what I was thinking, but...
Was that a song that...
Yeah, 2 Chainz.
2 Chainz?
I told you, I love 2 Chainz.
I'm rocking with 2 Chainz. I hope y'all rocking with the show. I mean, thank y'all for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? First episode, we're going to keep it rolling.
Man, you got to do it. Like, you just got to do it. We've talked about this for a minute.
What is it?
Just thought, like, recording... Like... Being like when we're up here, we always end up talking about some shit. So it's like we've always mentioned it, but like being able to actually sit down and just do it. You just gotta do it.
Yeah, and actually have it documented and like there. You know what I mean? Like it's not gonna go anywhere now. I think we can't. It's gonna be easier for us to like go back and be like, give us better ideas on the next episode, touch up on stuff, you know, like lead us down more avenues of conversation, knowledge, and just stuff we've been through. And because we have a lot, bro. I mean, yeah, I like to do this video thing and do interviews and stuff, but you know, a lot of people don't know I did clothes or you know, passion for fashion or passion for music. You know, those are two of my things I still love.
Yeah.
But I'm not actively, you know, like you said earlier, it's got to pay the bills. If I could sell a bunch of clothes, but I think like the work here is easier to.
Easier to.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's less logistics to it too.
Yeah, I'm not like shipping off video. I mean, I am, but it's not like I gotta pay for it. You know what I mean? Yeah, like I said earlier the other day, I said, you know, I could make 5 or 10 really limited pieces and let people just be free for all and let them come in and go crazy.
What was it that? Cause you were filming before like shit like really started popping off at that Arkansas game on Long Story. You was doing stuff. Like I remember you had the camera out and stuff like at the skate park and everything. So like, what do you remember? Like, what was the first like spark that was like, yo, I'm gonna just like, start. I'm gonna get this camera.
Like people are so intrigued by like the presence of like capturing on film. So it's like
intrigued by the presence.
Yeah, like they're intrigued by the camera.
Yeah, they're like, yo, what are these people doing?
They don't see that every day. They're not seeing live news out there with their $5,000.
At least not out here. I mean, you got LA, New York niggas.
Right,
oh yeah,
right.
but.
And I just thought, dang, I can really start interviewing people and get people's opinions, stories, get their emotions, get their personalities, and just capture all that in like a show form. I think it was after that that pop up we did. I was like, I'm gonna get a mic and I'm gonna start doing interviews.
After the pop-up, the Halloween one?
Yeah, at the skate park.
Yeah.
And I had the camera out and I was like filming the skateboarders and just filming random shit, like just getting active with me, having a fun time with the camera. And then my mind just started turning and was like, you know what? Everybody's already gravitated toward my personality. I might as well just use it to my advantage and get a mic and get their opinion and see what they have to say. And
I think it's so... Yeah.
Yeah, the fashion led me into wanting to do this.
Yeah. Yeah, because the fashion was the only reason you was necessarily there. For the
camera was
for
just
Let's
to
Link.
Be for fashion, like
It's funny how that
wearing my clothes and wearing my clothes. That's what I was doing. I was having them ride around, and I was like, "Let me get a shot of you doing a kickflip in it," and I was just giving shit away for people to ride in and let me get content.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I could really turn this shit into content. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't really think of that until you mentioned it, and it starts turning.
Think of like how it evolved.
How it evolved. Yeah. 100%, bro.
And it's funny too, like because the fashion started as Let's Link too, but it's cool because like from what you've told me about like like the inspiration and like just kind of the messaging and the you know meaning behind you know these chain links that's in your skin, like that being able to like motivate and to connect people and just connect with people and like learn people's stories.
What did I say? I said that once you figure out what your purpose is, or if it starts to work, you already know right then that you're right where you need to be. If it's not working, you need to figure out, maybe put yourself around new people, put yourself in a new environment, stuff like that to really get it turning. That was crazy.
You're saying like so it's like you need that. You said when you realized that content lasts forever, and you started seeing that like this like little viral hit that I have like it doesn't stop once it goes. You know what I mean? It's still always there. So like that, could you say it's kind of like what keeps you going, like that spark, that fuel for you is like seeing the result. Like seeing the work pay off or the fruit of the labor? I'm not even going to say like seeing it pay off. I'm just seeing like, oh, it's set in stone. Like a gravestone. It's going to be there for like 50 to 100 years. Content's going to be there forever till they delete the internet. So whatever I make, whatever I put out there is going to be there. When I'm gone, it's going to be there. Yeah, like Carlos was saying. Like, you know what I mean? I think that's what keeps me going. Like the video is a new way of using a pen or using 100%. A stone tablet. Yeah. Like we can put ourselves in stone. Yeah, the pyramids I feel like were built to preserve. In a way they was, to preserve their culture and to preserve their, you know, beliefs and what their opinions was and stuff. And
I think this is the new age of, like you said, like the pen, not only the pen, but the book. Because the book's going to be always there. You can get it a lot from reading, but I feel like the book lasts forever too, you know? But these things that are
Writing.
stationary,
It's a form of writing, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like video is a form of writing.
100%.
Just a real-time version of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In a sense, yeah.
Writing, spelling, speaking.
And it's got emotion, personality.
Because they both use words, right? Like the word is so important. And it's like if you didn't put a word, like Let's Link is